Hey guys, Coach Ben here, bigbenchas.com. And today I'm talking about getting stronger off the chest. All right, where do we typically fail? As a raw lifter is typically off the chest. So we all want to get stronger off the chest. How do we go about doing that? All right, I'm going to detail my top 3 favorite ways to get stronger off the chest, and I'm going to show you how it's done. All right, number 1, pausing. Pausing. A lot of people don't do it, and I'm talking anywhere from 1 to 5 seconds. 5 seconds being a pretty dramatic long pause. I typically don't program in too much 5-second pausing. If I really feel like someone's coming from a background of a lot of touch and go and they just really need to work on it, I'll let them just statically hold down there to develop that tension. But 3 count is usually where I find a sweet spot. All right, or if I find someone doing a 3, 2, 1 count real quick, I'll throw a 5 in there because that's a legit 3. So we're going anywhere from 1 to 3 seconds pause. Really simple. Now this is just a way, this is like a variation you could throw into different pressing movements, okay? So this isn't a movement in itself, but rather something we'll do with a movement just to enhance the effects of it and help you get stronger and spend more time where you need to develop that strength, okay? So you're weak somewhere, spend more time developing tension in that point in the range of motion. All right, real simple concept, guys. So this would be what a pause movement looks like, and a good pause movement. So when you're pausing here, you don't want to get down to your chest and do a 3, 2, 1 up. All right, we want to actually spend time down there and gain tension. So we don't want to just cave down and sink the bar in. If we sink the bar into our chest, then we're defeating the purpose. We're not building tension here. It's very easy for me in a 3 count to start to rest this bar and loosen up. So when we're pausing, very important, we get down there, barely touching our chest, not letting that weight sink in. We're keeping tension everywhere. We're focusing on how hard we're bending the bar, and we're trying not to let that bar move in the slightest. And we do a 3, 2, 1, up. That is a good pause rep. Number 2, Spoto presses. Now, Spoto press, we can also do what I refer to as a Thompson style Spoto press, and we can also throw t-shirt press into this category. And what do all these have in common, you ask? All right, a Spoto press, popularized by Eric Spoto, who benched, I believe it was 722 all-time world record, right? That was coined from him, his last name, because it was something he did in his training. And what that is literally just stopping the bar off your chest. So why is that beneficial? Because now you have to take the full brunt of that weight. So you have to stop all that momentum. You're not letting the bar sink into your chest at all, so nothing's getting deloaded. It's all on you in order to reverse that weight and get it moving again. It's actually a very difficult thing to do, but it's great if you want to build strength off the chest to keep that a Spoto press and keep it real low, real close to the chest. That's why I refer to it as a t-shirt press, which is a simple, essentially the same thing, right? But we're intending to keep it very low. So it could be referred to as a low Spoto press or just simply a t-shirt press. And the idea is we're trying to touch the hairs of our t-shirt. So we're not letting that weight touch our chest, but we're letting it touch our t-shirt. So there's a big focus on getting that bar as close as you can to the chest without actually touching. So you're taking the full brunt of that weight in your weakest point, where you want to build strength. Then the Thompson style Spoto press. So this is something that was popularized a little bit by Jen Thompson, something that she does in her training. And you're taking the Spoto concept, right, where you're stopping just above your chest, but now you're adding a quicker descent to it, okay? And This is just another variation of this. This will help you get stronger off the chest because now you're coming down with more momentum, and now at the weakest point you have to completely dead stop all that momentum. So I wouldn't say it's a total free fall down to the chest, but you are intentionally traveling at a quicker pace to get down to chest level, and now right here has to hit a brick wall. You got to stop all that momentum. So it's not like you're taking a weight down super slow and controlled. You have to and stop it right there. All right, that would be a Thompson style variation of the Spoto press or a t-shirt press. All right, and that will look just like this. Oh, the Spoto press. I'm going to demonstrate it as a t-shirt press. We're going to get very low here. All right, so if you can imagine, I'm wearing my jacket. I'm trying to touch pretty much the zipper without letting weight sink in. All right, this is what it would look like. So now I'm conscious of it right there. I'm touching my jacket. I can feel that bar touch my jacket, but I'm not into my chest. So the difference is literally here to here. That's chest, jacket. So now I'm being aware of where I'm bringing that bar. Right there, I'm trying to stop it. Here's the shirt. Okay, a Thompson style would be quicker descent. Okay, not a ton quicker, but you have to catch the weight. All right, so I'm almost a little bit loose, and then I have to turn it on right at the bottom. And we're trying to eliminate any bouncing movements. Just a dead stop with that weight. Number 3. Extended range of motion. Extended ROM. All right, and what I mean by extended range of motion, so if we use a competition style setup as like our benchmark of normal range of motion, okay, so that's full setup, feet out, in position, everything you can do in a competition, chest is high, we're arched, right? That's our benchmark. That is normal range of motion. Anything that makes you press through an even greater range of motion is going to help you develop strength off the chest. Okay, so if you're arched so much and you're in a wide grip to where you just have to move right here to touch your chest, all right, and you're weak off the chest, anything like a feet up where you're not arching as much, you have to travel through all this extra range of motion, that's going to help you get stronger off the chest because now we're strengthening this as opposed to this. That makes sense? So any extended range of motion stuff, what you can use to help with that, a buffalo or a duffalo bar, one that is curved, has about a 2-inch camber to it, because now you're traveling a good extra 2 inches on that range of motion. So you can actually do your full competition setup and travel an extra 2 inches. Something like an incline bench, right? How far do you have to travel on the incline? Pretty damn far. Or a feet up bench, for example, all right? We have to travel pretty far because now we're not in this huge elaborate setup, okay? So I'll give an example here of the feet up bench and how my competition bench goes from this to a big range of motion with the feet up. So with extended range of motion, this would be my typical setup on the bench, full competition style. So you can see, big elaborate setup, right? I'm trying to reach for as much range of motion as possible. All right, potentially even having a wider grip. It's not much range. Just this little bit. If I want to train to get stronger off the chest, I would do a variation, closer grip, more relaxed setup, shoulders still back, but look at how much more range I have to cover. That's a much longer ways to go. Especially if I add in a pause here, I'm going to get real strong off chest level. I just have to challenge myself. All right, guys, there you have it. Getting stronger off the chest. These are pretty much my top 3 movements for doing that and how they're performed. All right, if this is your struggle or you want to get stronger here, real simple, guys. There's technique that goes into it, but in terms of training movements, all you got to do is stick with variations of these 3 things, and you're going to see a lot of success. Coach Ben here, and you know where to meet me.